Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Thursday night football commentary between the Raiders and the Chiefs. After a Chiefs field goal, Derek Vehicle throws a flea flicker down the field for Amani Cooper and is caught for the first touchdown of the game. Should have been an offensive pass interference, but the referee says, I didn't see anything there, man. On the ensuing drive, Kansas City has the ball. They give the handoff to Kareem Hunt, and he runs through the Raiders defense the same way Antonio Cromartie Seaman runs through a vasectomy, plan B, birth control, and an IUD. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. A few plays later, Alex Smith runs a play-action fake and throws the ball to Kareem Hunt, who's displaying how much of a humanitarian he is as he donates his shoulder to the Raiders defense fund. Later on that exact same drive, the Kansas City Bloods are right at home in the Sioux zone. On Netflix, they canceled the show named Chelsea. Alex Smith throws a touchdown to Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City Bloods. On the following drive, Derek Vehicle drops back in the pocket, throws a beautiful pass to Cordero Patterson, and look at that one-hand catch. Can we get a replay? This man catches the ball with the same precision of you getting AIDS from a Magic Johnson blood test. First down, Raiders. A few plays later, Derek Vehicle drops back in the pocket, throws the ball over the middle, is caught by Amani Cooper, and he activates extreme speed like a Rayquaza in Sky Pillar and runs into the end zone for his second touchdown. After the Chiefs failed to get a first down the same way John Bones Jones and Josh Gordon failed a drug test, Derek Carr is sacked in the backfield, and it seems he fumbled the ball on the play and it was taken away by Justin Houston, but the refs say let's just fuck over the Chiefs and give the ball back to the Raiders. Let's look at the replay over here. They claim there was an illegal contact on number 21. I don't see any illegal contact right there. It's within 5 yards. Hey ref, you said there was a penalty on the play. On the following drive, Alex Smith drops back in the pocket and Tyreek Hill activates his mini dreadlock powers as he commits arson and burns the Raiders defense. Tyreek Hill sent the Raiders defense on the road to Viridian City to go buy a burn heel after he used Amaterasu on the Raiders defense. Derek Vehicle shifts into drive, but the car breaks down as he's tackled for no gain. He'd better call AAA, but AAA appears in the form of his offensive line. As a skirmish is beginning, somebody call Vince McMahon for gimmick infringement because a Royal Rumble is about to ensue. Marshawn Lynch activated his dreadlock powers at the wrong time and ran off the bench to go down the field as he manhandles an official. He forgot what sport he's in. You can't be Hulk Hogan. This is football. You're gonna get fined. The Raiders line up for a 53-yard field goal, but the ball is tipped at the line by Kansas City and the ball is deflating in midair as if it was sponsored by Tom Brady. The Raiders have to kick yet another field goal and is sailing wide to the left. If this man's foot had a Tinder profile, it's only swiping left. But let's not forget about this other kicker, Nick Folk, who can't make any goddamn field goals. You always miss it wide left. Put your motherfucking head back down. The Raiders are in the Sioux zone. DeAndre Washington gets the handoff. He takes 3 pills of Cialis because he refuses to go down, fights his way into the end zone for the Raiders touchdown to take the lead. On the next drive, Alex Smith drops back in the pocket and throws the ball over the middle. It should have been intercepted by the defender, but his hands were sponsored by a Hillary Clinton presidency because it doesn't exist, as it bounced into Albert Wilson's hand and he goes into the end zone for the score. Can we get a replay? Just when you thought the ball was going to be intercepted, Nationwide is on your side, and he catches it for the touchdown. Meanwhile, Marshawn Lynch has made his way to the stands to sit amongst the Raiders faithful. However, it was a sold-out show. He must have told one of the paying customers to eject Tocito, cuz. Later in the third quarter, the Kansas City Chiefs line up to kick a 37-yard field goal to give themselves a 9-point lead, and he kicks it through the uprights and it's good. Isn't it great to have a reliable kicker? You don't know anything about being reliable, Nick Folk. You're as reliable as Shaquille O'Neal at the free throw line. Put your motherfucking head back down. After the Raiders drive down the field, they line up for a field goal of their own. They kick it through the uprights and it's good. Hey, who told you to put your head up? Do I have to go get my belt? Yeah, that's right. You know what to do. The Chiefs need one first down to possibly ice the game. I've been in Rihanna's DMs for several weeks. She's never written me back. Alex Smith gets sacked by Khalil Mack. The Raiders get the ball back. Derek Vehicle drops back in the pocket, throws the ball over to Amani Cooper. He makes one man miss, and he's running away from the Bloods like a Crip in the wrong neighborhood. He's still on his feet and tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 plays later, after an offensive pass interference, Derek Vehicle drops back in the pocket, throws the ball over the middle. It's caught by Amani Cooper. He's cutting up the Chiefs defense like their name is Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. On a desperate 4th and 11, Derek Vehicle drops back in the pocket, throws the ball over the middle, and it's completed to Jared Gordon Ramsay. Likes to cook for the first down. The Raiders have to get to the 19-yard line to convert for a first down, but Derek Carr is going for it all, and Jared Cook tells the entire Chiefs defense to hold his nuggets as he goes into the end zone for the score. However, his gluteus minimus touched the floor upon further review. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line with a 10-second runoff. On the very next play, Derek Carr throws the ball to Michael Crabtree, who tells Marcus Peters to hold his nuggets, but there's a flag on the play. The ref says fuck you, I got the Chiefs defense on fantasy. But if you look at the replay, Michael Crabtree was pushing Marcus Peters like salt and pepper on a single in 1987. On the very next play, Derek Carr takes a snap and he tries to throw the ball to Jared Cook, but his hands are sponsored by the SAT because you only see it once a year, but the referee says, hold on, buddy, I forgot I benched the Chiefs defense and Derek Carr's my starting quarterback. Let's run another play. On the next play, Derek Carr drops back in the pocket, throws the ball over to Cordero Patterson. It's caught, but his feet are out of bounds. But there's a flag on the play. The referee says, hold on, wait a minute. Derek Carr's my quarterback, but Michael Crabtree's my receiver. He threw it to the wrong guy. Let's run another play. I got a lot of money on this fantasy thing. On the next play, after being released from the genjutsu of penalties, Michael Crabtree catches a ball from Derek Carr to tie up the game for the touchdown. Let's take a look at the replay, and Michael Crabtree gets his knees down like a sorority girl at a fraternity party during homecoming for the touchdown. The ref says, guess who just won their fantasy matchup? The Raiders line up for the game-winning extra point, and it goes up, and it's good for the win for the Raiders. Why are you looking at the game, Nick Folk? For what, son? Put your motherfucking head back down. And we go to the skybox where the owner of the Raiders, Mark, I kind of look like Chucky Davis, is celebrating. Although if you zoom in on his face, he kind of looks like he spent 3 years in the Manson family. Dude looked like the kind of dude to sniff your chair after you got up to go to the bathroom. After the game, Marshawn Lynch is seen riding the train with the Raiders faithful. Although it does look like he's a man of the people, he's really only doing it so he doesn't get fined by Roger Goodell. Stay woke. Now turn your volume up.
I ain't with the fairy tale enders or the upscale spinning. I'm just trying to say I'm in love. We can have a hotel where as long as you found heaven. A girl, you can find you a thug that ain't worried about your heart. He ain't trying to play a part. You talking, all you get is a shrug. Then he can buy you stuff and say that that's the definition of love. But everybody need a kiss and a hug. Everybody need to say how they feel. Everybody got somebody to talk to. But when you find somebody that'll listen to you, know that it's real. Better seal the deal. Make sure that it's real. Make sure that she cool. Night talks like that Letterman do. I might have to make a play like a Letterman do. I ain't trying to rush, love takes time to move. And my mama ain't raised no food, and I ain't tripping.